Joining us now, a Notre Dame freshman who founded his own company, Nanotech Smart Signs. They make outdoor signs that actually clean the air that we breathe. I recall for me personally, when I was a freshman, I considered it a productive day if I could find my way to North Dining Hall. But clearly things have changed a little bit. Would you please welcome Jake Drysdale on Notre Dame Day. Jake, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's an absolute honor to be a Notre Dame student and to be here.
Well, we are thrilled to have you here. All right, first of all, so explain Nanotech Smart Sign and how it makes our breathing easier. Explain what's going on here.
Yeah, so this is science, not science fiction. I apply a NASA-used nanotechnology coating to ordinary outdoor vinyl signs that remove air pollution by accelerating the natural process of photocatalytic oxidation.
I like that. Breathe like a champion today, yeah. So what is on this that makes it good for us to be able to breathe?
Well, yeah, so this is an ordinary vinyl sign, Breathe Like a Champion Today, that I spray with a solution containing titanium dioxide nanoparticles that act as a catalyst to accelerate the natural process.
Whoa, time out. You spray it with?
A solution of titanium dioxide nanoparticles.
Oh, of course, yes.
And so they accelerate this natural process called photocatalytic oxidation. And so I'll break that down for you. So what is that? So photocatalytic oxidation is a natural process that involves sunlight, moisture, and oxygen that create chemical reactions in the atmosphere that break down air pollution from car exhaust and other gases over long periods of time. So that's a good thing.
Excellent thing.
But the problem is that it takes years for this to occur in nature. So my Nanotech Smart Signs accelerate this natural process so that it occurs in seconds.
How do you know this stuff? I mean, how do you know that?
Well,
Where do you learn this?
Well, this stems from a lot of things, but actually I had the privilege to live in London for a year, and when I was in 5th grade, and my dad and I walked down a neighborhood in London, and we came across scientists spraying an early form of this nanotechnology on a wall, and I became interested in it, and I kept researching about it, and then once I was a senior in high school, I decided to found my own company using this nanotechnology to create signs that clean the air.
That's fascinating. It said in your background information something about your trips to Montana, which were part of the inspiration for this. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I've been hiking Glacier National Park in Montana my whole life. And early on, I learned that all the glaciers in Glacier National Park will melt away completely in about 15 years. But most importantly, what I learned is that this is not just about glaciers. It's really about people. So glaciers, they're like water coolers for people. Most of the fresh water in the world is stored in glaciers and ice sheets. People need water. And people will continue to need a lot more water and everything else in the future. When my parents were born, there were less than 4 billion people in the world. When my class of 2020 graduates, there will be almost 8 billion.
Wow.
So it took all of human history to get to 4 billion people. And then in the span of just one generation, we're going to double it to 8 billion. And so everything that people need to live, food, water, air, we will continue to need more than ever before.
Well, clearly this is more than just an interest in science. I mean, this is an interest in humankind. This is an interest in the planet. Where did that come from? What inspired that in you?
I was lucky to be born into a Notre Dame family. My parents met and married at Notre Dame. I was baptized in the log chapel, and I was raised with the values of Notre Dame. Faith, service, passion, purpose, effort, and attitude. And it wasn't just talk. We lived it. When I was in 3rd grade, my parents and I drove down to New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina to help rebuild a neighborhood with other Notre Dame alumni and Catholic charities. And working together to help others was something that brought us closer together as a community and as a family. And to me and my family, that is the spirit of Notre Dame, a place of great learning and a place of great doing. And if we hung 100 of these signs in a banner size, like those hanging on light posts on campus right now, we would, over the course of a year, remove an amount of air pollution equivalent to more than 80,000 taxi rides between Notre Dame and Eddy Street.
That is remarkable. Clearly you're in science here at Notre Dame?
Yes, I'm majoring in chemistry.
In chemistry. Jake, you are the epitome of the Notre Dame spirit.
Thank you.
That is just wonderful.
At Notre Dame, I hope to do more.
Well, it's just remarkable. Thank you so much. Let me get it right now. Nanotech Smart Signs. Will we see these all over the world at some point?
I'm working on it. Hopefully soon. Stay tuned.
All right, and you're allowed to make a little money off of this too while you're saving the world. Don't feel bad about that either.
$1.50 per square foot.
Yeah, if a little money comes your way, that's okay too. Jake, that is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.